Hello, wonderful people of the internet. It is I, G, returning to make more content. Wahoo! I'm here. Anyway, before I get to what I want the video to be for, or about, or whatever, what I'm going to actually play, I wanted to show you all something I've been working on. As you may have seen, my last video was me announcing Starlight from Mindwave for Rivals of Aether, because that's a thing I wanted to do, and I'm very happy that I did it. Now, here's another project I'm working on that's going to take me a lot longer. It's my mod for CK3 that I'm working on, where I'm just slapping a bunch of fantasy worlds together, and yeah, that's about it. I'm slapping a bunch of fantasy worlds together, creating all the different nations and their leaders. Got Ransei currently from Pokemon Conquest. We've got Atlantis from the person who made the base mod that I'm working off of. We've got the Tomodachi Island, who consistently has a random leader. And right now I'm working on adding stuff from Palworld! Which means, right now I'm working on Bjorn, one of the tower bosses in Palworld. They've all got different religions I've made, or that were already there. Different cultures, lots of stuff. And I think that's fun. Ooh, I also made some custom textures and stuff that you can see here. And let's see. That's a custom texture on top of a custom texture in a way. Yeah. Anyway. It's fun. I think it's cool. It brings me joy. So I show it all to you. Wahoo. I'm here. I'm existent. My brain's just not fully functional. Anyway. Yeah. So, this is the thing I'm working on. I don't know if I'll release it publicly or if I'm just doing this for myself, but I do want to show it off. We've got all the different Pokemon regions like Alola, Hoenn, Kanto, and Johto, Sinnoh, I think. We've got Kalos and Galar, and Paldea all the way down here. We've got the place from Road 96, I don't remember the name. It was something to do with petrol or something. We've got the whole Hyrule area from Breath of the Wild, which is going to be perhaps one of the more difficult areas to work on. I need to smooth out the terrain too, as you may notice it's kind of chunky. We've got the Eastern Hyrule. I don't know the name of it. I've never played that game, but I'd like to. I believe this is this Labrynna or Holodrum? I want to say this is Labrynna and this is Holodrum. We've got the Sword Coast. I may or may not keep this. This is the thing from Minecraft Dungeons. This is Castle Crashers. We got a little thing from Nidhogg. Berk and the other islands from How to Train Your Dragon. We've got the continent that Three Houses takes place on. I don't actually know what it's called. We've got, is it Valkyria Chronicles? Something like that? It's really hard to tell, but this is going to be Stardew Valley. This is the place from Rivals of Aether. What was this? This area was... Oh, this is Nor and Hoshido from Fire Emblem Fates, and I think this was Papers, Please? Or maybe that's up here? No, this is from Tactical Breach Wizards. Anyway, it's a thing I'm moderately passionate about. Words. A thing I'm moderately passionate about. So, wahoo! Had to scale up the default table asset, which makes it absolutely massive, much larger than it realistically should be. But yeah, As you may be able to tell, I still need to replace this thing on top of the main layer. Because obviously it does not line up with the sea and lands that I've made. Oh yeah, the whole continent of Ooh. Got a lot of schniznash going on here. I do still need to add the Sevi Islands. I need to make the place from WarioWare smaller. Lots of stuff, but yeah. Alright, so let's get to the subject of today's video. Like I said in my last video before that character announcement trailer, I want to do a mega campaign, which means, what do you call it? It's not Rome, it's Imperator Rome. That is what we shall be playing today. I'll be continuing where I was doing the tutorial on my own, unrecorded. And yeah, hopefully after this video, I'll be able to start a mega campaign. I should probably make sure I have any censorship options on. That would be a good choice. Settings. Alright, I didn't see any settings for nudity, so I'm assuming there just really isn't any. Let's see. Relations with Sipontum. Have Sipontum reach 100 opinion of Rome. Sipontum, I think, is here. Yeah. And their current opinion is... How do I tell? Sipontum. Sipontum. They don't like us, and we don't like them. Okay, and the other goal was destroy Etruria. The Etruscans are in a good position to threaten Rome, put an end to this threat by conquering the province of Etruria. If you are low on manpower or have low stability, it might be a wise idea to spend some time at peace before declaring war again. If you find you are unable to conquer enough in one war, then consider suing for peace, attempting another objective, and returning to this once your truce has expired. Conquer southern Italy, conquer Syracuse? Where's Syracuse? That's... okay. That's on... what is that island? I forget, is it the island of Sicily? Which is part of the larger Sicily as a whole? I really don't remember. Okay. So, probably gonna cut some of this out, but I'm gonna sit here until they don't hate me anymore. So here we go. Oh, how do I disband units? Show subunits, blah blah blah. Government, economy, nation, trade, culture, religion, military. There we go. I feel like I'm going to have the least fun with this one out of all the games, but I'm very interested to see how this plays. These are going to be more, I guess, slow and relaxed videos, probably. Because as much excitement as I feel personally, it's not something I can really find a way to show. Leg asleep. Oh yeah, I guess I can see what I can build. Where's Rome? It's like here? Yeah, it's covered in all that schnaz. Aqueduct! It'll cost 96, takes 153 days, base cost 150. Regional power minus 5, whatever. Well, raises... Okay, what's this? A struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants has recently come into light. As the populace at large feel like the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant, on the other hand, our augur and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their jobs properly. An argument the peasants have no right to the inner working... That doesn't make sense. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't do that one. Because I could get more stability or more loyalty. Well, actually no, I get the same amount of loyalty. Interesting, okay. So what do these all do? I feel like the UI is perhaps the reason I'm least interested in this one. Just because it's kinda ugly, makes it harder to read. So it'll raise the fort level if I build one of these. Okay, that makes sense. Manpower goes up. No, manpower go down. Fort defense goes up. What? What is civilization value? That's the other thing. They haven't explained what all these different things are well enough. Like fort level, that makes sense. It's what prevents sieges from being faster than they are. They did explain how the shipyards worked. What does an aqueduct do? Okay. Innovations, they explain that kind of. Okay. Makes the slaves and stuff happy. Okay, well we have 3 slots, so why don't we just make each of the populations happier, or not? Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, I lack cash. What does SPQR stand for? Hold on. Perfect. Let's look that up, because I don't know that. That's Discord, not Google. What does SPQR stand for? Gonna skip the AI results, skip over to Wikipedia. So not this Populusque Romanus. SP, I'm assuming that's Q, and then the R. The Senate and People of Rome. Okay, interesting. All my ships are docked. Maybe one port isn't the best decision. What is this? Antigonids. Okay. Bum. Civic advances, population efficiency. Oh, time is still flowing. Why is time still flowing? Population capacity plus 1%. Global monthly food modifier. Okay, innovations. Where are those? Those are technology? Okay, there's the innovations button. Right, martial advances and stuff. Let's get ready for war, so... Don't know what that does. Heck yeah, let's do it. Yeah, better forts is always good. Okay. The Council of Veii have sent an envoy proclaiming that harvest, trade, and taxation have all produced a huge surplus this year. In a splendid show of national spirit, they have decided to offer the additional income to the state. Perhaps we could let them spend the money for their own uses, however? Giving it to the merchants. Oh, they gain a marketplace. Okay. Hold some local games with the funds. Plus 5 popular, blah blah, for that guy. Still don't know whether I'm the nation, or an individual dude, or multiple dudes, or what's going on. Ooh. Please give us a tax office. Don't know where Veii is. Veii. Gaius Sempranus Bubblecus. That ain't right. Oh god, okay. Freeman happy. Stability is decreased. New ruling party, okay. Discipline, that's good. No clue what that meant, but alright. For military tradition. Looks like I really only have like 2 options. We began the game with access to, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I don't care. Principes. Exceptionally high. What is this? I wish hovering over it would tell me. Brush from the ranks when active. Okay. Do this one. Siege ability makes sense to me. What is this? Am I at war? Scorned families. Okay, hold on. So what family is scorned? They're happy, they're happy. Claudie. So I go to... Hold on. And the Fabi family has too many, so we'll take someone out of power there. And give it to the Claudie family, so government. Offices. Perfect, actually. This is great. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. They're the ones with the yellow. There, I see a Scorn family still? Yeah? Oh, Claudia's the one with the orange. Whoopsie. Maximum political influence. What can I do with that? Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to that. Probably not wise, but I don't know what to do with it. How does... okay. Yeah, we'll bring more people in. Sipontum. Okay, okay, we like them, they barely dislike us. Improve opinion again. Because I guess that runs out eventually. What do they think of us? They don't like us either. You? Oh, you like us. Okay, there's a new ruling party. Call down an omen. Okay. Ugh. Where would be a fun place? Excuse me. My voice is killing me. As I grow. There are... what? Huh? Barbarian armies? Where? Is that them? Oh, hey. Fuck off. How do I don't remember how to raise the military. Okay, there we go. Did not know barbarians were a thing in this game. Stinky man. Whew. Why does it go away so quick? Ha! But Publius cannot hold a candle to Publius. There are not enough names, are there? You know what? I think my lack of knowledge of, like, government during this period... What is this? Okay. is really what kind of drains my interest for this game. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Food for them, popularity, money. Let's give them food. Oh, fabricate claim takes. Where are all these places? Whatever. I don't think this works properly. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to hit that button multiple times. Who has the least loyalty? He does? Okay. Oh, cool. Depressed. Relatable. Okay. Neat. Happy population, good population. Scorned families. What? Okay, so some Prani, the blue one. We put blue in charge there, and now we put competent in charge, who is also blue. Perfect. Lack of commander, change commander to... Who has the highest loyalty? You? Perfect. Research needed? Oh, researcher needed. Just going off of loyalty, because I don't know what else is good. Lack of governor? So, how do I designate a governor? Magna Gracia. No, it's not one of those. Where is Magna Gracia? Okay. What? Is he not the governor? Can relocate the capital. Is this what we're looking at? No. I don't understand. How do I designate governor? What? What is happening? We make civic advance. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't get it. Governor of Campania? Is that? But this says Magna Gracia. You know what? I'm gonna cut this video here. I'm just not enjoying this. I think we'll start with CK3 rather than this. I don't like this. At least not yet. So, peace.